Shout out to all the retail workers who have to serve these dumbass customers asking these dumbass questions with their rude ass attitudes, entitled, thinking that just because they're paying money, they can talk to people any kind of way. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
A pilot got on here and said, "Hey, it's hard for me to find a job." A pilot. The nigga who flies planes.
What are you? How am I supposed to
Compete with niggas who are flying planes.
if they can't find a job? What?
What makes you think I'm finding one?
You know, my favorite thing about working an overnight shift isn't the fact that there aren't customers here, even though it's a big plus. For me, it's when I have a day off, I really have that day off. I don't have to go to sleep early so that I could have rest to wake up early the next day. I could stay up as late as I want and sleep in the next day that I do have work. Definitely was an adjustment period for me, but I'm already a night owl, so like, I don't know, I really dig it. Yes, I said dig it in 2025. On top of that though, yes, I don't have to deal with customers. I could just focus on what I have to do, and it's honestly the chillest job that I've ever had. Yes, the hours are kind of odd. So sick of low-paying, fast-paced jobs that only gives you stress and gray hairs. Overall, you know, you really get paid for what you put in here, and I like that.
Don't quit that job. Don't quit that damn job. I know, they got you stressed out. But unless you got something lined up, a plan, or some money saved up, you better not quit that job. It might be one of the worst mistakes you make. I know, I get it, because I feel the same way some days. Boss got you fucked up. Coworkers just aggravating as hell. People getting on your goddamn nerves. But it's in your best interest to keep that job going. Hey, if they stressing you out, go ahead and take a day off. Use the last few hours of your PTO. Tell me you're gonna be a little late today, because I'd rather be late to work than late on my rent. Trust me, I've had those days where it's just a long day. You just get to your car after work and you just... But I tell you one thing, you don't want to be out here in this job market just starting from scratch. You seen these videos of people out here putting hundreds of applications in and not getting no calls back? Hell no. I got an older homie talking about, man, I'm tired of working, tired of paying bills. I think I'm just gonna put it in God's hands. I said, and God gonna put his hands right on your front door with an eviction notice. Don't quit that damn job.
That employee that clocks in, does their job, and goes home was once the employee that went above and beyond, okay? And eventually somebody burnt them out, or eventually someone showed them that it's not worth it, okay? Because they work super hard, they pick up shifts, they do overtime, they're doing projects or training or additional assignments, whatever. They're doing all these things and they're not being recognized or appreciated. And eventually they said, okay, I see how this is going to be. I'm just going to do my job then. I'm going to fall in line and do what everybody else is doing, the bare minimum. And that's where they end up. And honestly, this is a failure from the company. The company is not recognizing, promoting, giving raises or appreciation to these employees. And they're saying, okay, I'm just going to sit back and do what I was hired to do. And then later get upset that these employees are not going above and beyond and doing additional responsibilities because look what has happened. It's not worth it to them. For what? They're not getting more pay. They could at least get some recognition in another way, maybe a good review, and they're not even getting the basic things. So they eventually just fall back into this, I'm going to do my job, clock out, go home, and not stress about this job.